Sheesh.
We're here.
Hey guys.
If you guys can't hear, today I'm joined with family and friends for another episode of Off the Record on the Record.
All family for real. This is
family.
This is family.
This is fam. If you can't recognize her voice, go back to one of the episodes of 2023.
That's crazy.
Is our generation doomed? What's your answer to that? If we had to revisit that conversation, what is your answer to that? Like, if I ask you that now, is our generation doomed? What would you say?
I would change it.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. I would change it. And this is off of recent, I noticed that a lot of people were in church this year for New Year's.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot of people coming to God. I heard this girl just got baptized. Just a lot. I've just been noticing a kind of a shift in the way.
Yeah.
So I don't think we are doomed. I don't. I did, but I don't think so. Not anymore.
I did really enjoy seeing people in church.
Yeah.
For New Year's.
Yeah. Like it was really beautiful to see a lot of people was like, oh, you're going to the people were shaming the club. People were legit honestly oh, you went to the club?
Shame the club,
right? Let's shame the club for real. But it was wow, there is a certain shift going in our generation. And it's dang, are we really going to be the religious parents? Our parents, or if you grew up with religious parents,
I'm not going to lie. Growing up with my mother, my wife has to be a prayer warrior, bro.
No, for sure. Hands
she
down,
has to, bro.
She has to be a prayer warrior.
And even if you didn't go to church, praying into New Year was just as good. We weren't in a physical building.
Yeah.
But we did pray into the New Year, just spending some time with God. Shout out, hey, one thing we're doing, we got a producer Cam. Shout out my brother, Kendall.
Good to be here.
My brother too, you know what I'm saying?
Not even to give away too much, but we want to start bringing God more. We want to start being more holistic with our platform.
Yeah, with Curb in general.
The last hour, from 10 to 11, we were on a Bible study. The last couple of hours of my year were spent in communing with God.
Yeah.
And you see you're going to see a lot of crazy things this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking into existence. We got Afro Nation DJ.
Oh, I guess we could do intros now.
Let's segue into intro. You know what I'm saying? We have with us
DJ Amiana.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm DJ Amiana. Hey.
One of the best DJs.
Soon to be world renowned.
Soon.
Thank you guys.
If you don't know her already,
I told that
you're behind the curve.
Nah, you're behind the curve, but you need to get in front. I tell that all the time. She got real talent. It's different when you're in a building and you're in a room and she hops on, I guess, the DJ board, or I don't know the right terms, and then the DJ's oh, do you know this DJ? And her friends, and I'm in the crowd, so, but you hear it, and then you're hearing the music, people are excited to see what she plays.
We was talking earlier, and if y'all know me, y'all know that I do like music. And I am a fake DJ, all right? And I wish I put the fake before it because we were in the presence of a real DJ, right?
She gonna test you right now. She gonna test you.
She was like, what board you at?
What's the transition like?
But I hate when people give me requests because I'm planning my songs 3-4 songs in advance, how I want to transition to Afro beats or Afro Caribbean or whatever the case may be. And whenever I don't get requests, when people be like, that's a good song, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Right.
And she was saying, you see how she, And she was saying she barely began requests for her.
Yeah.
And
you don't need to request anything from her.
You don't.
Yeah. So I was saying, cause one of the things I noticed about being a DJ is I was saying I don't really like the camera and people recording me. That's just something I gotta get over. But I noticed that they were oh, how about people giving you requests and something? For real, I think it's a good thing that people don't really be coming up to me asking for requests. And I do hear from all girl, every time you just be banging, you go right after bangers after. And it's like, yeah, because my intention is to keep the momentum up. It's not to like ever have people bored, you know?
Yeah.
Because like when it gets boring, people start leaving. And then
Yeah.
it's like, all right, then, you know, it's just a bad vibe. You want to keep the party live all the time. So like one of my things is making sure to keep that momentum up all the time. Like I'm going to give you this banger here. It's not going to stop during my set. So yeah.
And that's she's not lying.
Yeah.
She's not lying.
How do DJs not set trip? Like, if I just played Not Like Us, like, are they sending you the songs they played? Or
No, I think they definitely do set trip.
No.
What? You talking about like when like you have like multiple DJs?
Yeah.
I've heard. I've been places and I heard this song before, like earlier.
Okay, that's so like, but we don't communicate that for it depends on where your set time is too. So if I'm like say I'm the first set, I won't play bangers. You know what I mean? Like I won't play what I know like where the party is live. I won't play those songs because that DJ is gonna play it. It's kind of you just have to know, just based off your set time. But nobody like we don't talk to each other. Like you just meet the DJ that day and you just spin. So yeah, sometimes people do
DJ
play like,
IQ.
Sometimes
For
people
sure.
do play the second song, but it's different. Like they play the song again, but in a different manner. Cause like, yeah, it's just like, cause somebody could play it earlier, but the way this DJ brought it in, like through their transition or how they blend it, could be completely different. It's a whole different vibe too.
Yeah.
So like, sometimes it doesn't even matter. You don't even care. You know, it really depends on who's DJing. Like, if you got a nice DJ and they could blend, yeah, you're not even gonna recognize that or remember that it played earlier. You're gonna be in it. You know.
Yeah. I gotta we usually do topics for OTR2 time. What's the official
You know, I was thinking about that.
verbal name?
I was like, is it OTR2 times or is it OTR squared? I don't know.
What sounds better? Wait, producer and guest.
You said OTR 2 times or
OTR squared
ooh.
Because on the record, it's
Yeah.
the same like
acronym.
I
yeah.
low-key like squared.
I like square
The
too.
simplicity of it.
But yeah, I like OTR,
But it's like-
but I like 2 times too.
But it's like trying to type squared out on like
yeah.
on Instagram. You can't do it.
It kind of looks better. I feel like OTR 2 times looks better.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
it, like we want OTR squared because it sounds. I just don't know how to
Square
like
looks nice too, yeah.
get it. Like if we're doing like posting something on Instagram or like or even on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, how do you get that squared right there? Like y'all gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Put some like we're geeks at the day.
We are engineering, baby.
We are engineers. Like, we need that. Like,
Fact.
So, but I wanted the topic to be stepping outside your comfort zone.
Okay.
before we get into that, we have a new thing that we do, and we like to play a game.
Okay.
So we're gonna play a game
Okay.
called Put Your Finger Down.
Okay.
So we're gonna run through it, do a couple rounds, and we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna have 5 fingers up. The goal. I don't know if we're gonna go and try to win. And if you listen to audio only, I'm sorry because you can't see your fingers. Go to YouTube for this part.
And we're not always gonna have. This is a special.
This is
an
special,
OTR squared special.
Yeah.
Love that.
So we do have visuals, but as we, you know what I'm saying, work with us. As we get more into this, we're going to have a way to have y'all looped in on the visuals. We're going to be more descriptive with our words and things.
Yeah,
but
yeah, exactly.
that.
And we're going to try to play around different games and, maybe one game, but we'll see. So
I'm down.
we're going to have 5 fingers up. We're going to go.
Okay, cool.
So put a finger down if you cooked a recipe from a viral video in the past month. I don't cook, so.
in the past month.
Yeah, from a viral
So
video.
let's say December.
What happens if I didn't follow the recipe end to end?
I mean,
But you still did it.
Okay.
I would
Yeah.
say so.
Okay.
You don't cook?
I cook,
Yeah,
but like
what do you mean?
I barely cook.
I cook for survival.
You be cooking. This guy taught me how to cook Chipotle at home. What are we talking about,
I'm
bro?
a retired cook. That was like 2022.
2022 was 2 years. That is some time though. That was the last time.
That was the last time I cooked Chipotle at home.
Oh wow.
Like I cook for
Not that I
survival.
cooked in general, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to make gourmet meals. Like I'm just trying to get my protein intake and whatever else
That's
goes.
real.
No,
That's
I'm
happens.
The men
I'm
of
a
today's
chef for
generation.
real.
Bro, that's why I need my wife to, be chefing up. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different conversation. Okay, put a finger down if you don't want kids. Put a finger down if your IG handle doesn't include your actual name. Congrats on being harder than that much harder to stalk. On being that much harder to stalk.
Amen to that. The people, I'm not gonna lie, growing up in the DMV, bro, when I started meeting people that had their names as their ads, I'm like, you're kind of crazy. Like in the normal world, it's nothing to it.
Yeah.
But just being from here, I find it somewhat insane to have your name. Yeah.
I mean,
I could never do it.
Before I got off Instagram, it was, but then when I realized like I wanted to change what I got going on, I realized I didn't want people to find me via my real name too. So I like that it's Amiana now, but it was
Plug your, you know what I'm saying? If you want a DJ,
if you need a DJ,
find her at
Who is Amiana
Who
on
is
Instagram.
Amiana?
She gonna go on tour soon. Watch. Very soon. Very
Mm-hmm.
soon. Put a finger up if it took you more than one attempt to pass the driver's test. Loki did. I Loki failed in like the first like 5 seconds.
The guy wrote a stop.
I wrote a stop. That first stop, I wrote it. Like it was actually crazy. Because the thing is, like, I was nervous, and there was a car in front of me.
Yeah.
So they went. So he's like, "You could go." So I just went, and he was like, "I go." Stop the car.
It depends on who you have to, bro. I should have failed. I made like a right, and I was driving on the shoulder.
Are you serious?
Are you
He was like,
serious?
"You're on the shoulder." I said, "Oh, you didn't feel me."
Bro, he
It
said,
does matter who you have.
Yeah.
Though.
He said, "Stop." He said, "Yeah, you're done." Like, I was like, "What?"
Turn the car off.
All the stop sign is crazy.
I just opened the door like that Popeyes, like the meme where Shawty just looking down. Like I was just looking down, like I'm like, bro, like I just feel like, mind you, my mom just dropped me off. Like she just dropped me off. I had to go like, yeah, I failed. She's like, what? Like, what did you do?
That's crazy. Not even on the back end parking. I
Nah.
think that's where people usually fail.
But I think hard stuff be easy for me, and then easy stuff be so hard for me.
Okay.
It's like it'd be like
I think that's actually like a smart person thing, like
Ooh.
simple math.
Yeah.
Like a lot of smart people, like a lot of the simpler math, like you try to take some type of crazy approach, and it's not like that.
yeah.
Oh, that makes.
Because I remember, like, I realized that because I was in school and we were doing like this word puzzle, and it was like this two letter word. I realized I figured out extinguisher. I could not figure out fire for the life of me. I'm like, what the what is like what goes right here? And it was like little stuff like Junior be like, "Hey Paul," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Do it this way." I'm like, "Oh," like, little stuff that I don't catch.
Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense.
Put a finger down if you know how to change a tire. Real men. We got some real men in here.
No, I'm not doing that.
You don't know how to change a tire?
No.
So if your tire goes flat, what you doing?
Calling
Triple
my
A?
father.
AAA, all right. Put a finger up if you bite your nails.
No. I used to though. It was a really bad habit, but I stopped.
Put a finger up for every time you've changed majors.
Every time I changed major, I
Yeah.
did. I've went from biology to health sciences.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Put a finger down if you think PDA is gross.
What extent of PDA? Let's set some definitions. Are we talking about like a kiss in public?
PDA is
cool.
PDA.
I feel like, yeah, PDA is PDA. I
I
was.
don't know about that.
I'm kind of liking the PDA joint
I
these days.
love PDA.
Like I wouldn't like if I'm with like my girl or something. A nice little hug.
When I say I love PDA, I like seeing people in love. Like I like seeing people
Like happy together.
Yeah,
But
happy together.
would you engage in PDA yourself?
I'm shy, but if I think I'm more PDA out of the country versus in the country. Like
Everybody loves out of the
Everyone's
country.
more wild
Yeah,
outside
that's
the
true.
country.
That's true. But I do think PDA is nice. But I'm not like I would be like I would do it like, but I really got to be into you. Like
Okay,
into
that's
you.
real. That's real.
Yeah,
That's real. Okay.
I like it though.
So nobody put their finger down. So nobody thinks PDA is gross. Okay. Put a finger down if you cried while watching a movie or show in the past month.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Really? What was it?
Interstellar.
Are you a crier?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't
Okay.
think that was sad? You didn't think it was
I
emotionally
didn't watch it.
like? Oh, okay.
But I don't cry. Like I don't think I've ever,
I didn't cry
Oh,
when I
I
watched
cried.
I
Interstellar.
think I've only cried during White Collar. When Kate set up my man.
That's when you cried?
Yeah, because like he was chasing you, bro. Like you doing like that.
No,
But
Interstellar pulls on heartstrings. It's just different. Like, you should watch that movie too. Have you watched it?
It's a great movie. I have.
It's
It's a good
insane.
movie.
Like, that's my second time watching it, and I was just
I
like,
gotta watch it again though. I think some of the details are pretty fuzzy to me, but I'll
yeah, watch it again.
Only movie made me cry. It's a movie called 7 Pounds by Will Smith.
Oh, okay. 7 Pounds is a good one.
Bro.
Yeah,
I don't even cry in movies, but that movie,
got you.
yeah, that movie got me, bro.
that's a good one too.
Put a finger up if you care about the planet, but still shop at Zara, H&M, or
Oh
Shein.
my! This question, give it to me. Give it to me. Y'all don't understand what fast fashion is doing to the world. Y'all don't understand, bro.
You can talk about it.
Get it? Hey, get it? So let's pause. Let's pause.
You can talk about it.
Fast fashion is killing the earth,
It is.
bro. Like, you have to understand. A designer would take 8 months to design something, right? Zara literally said, "I'll have a sample within a day, and it in the store window within a week." Are we serious?
Yeah, it's
A
definitely
full size run,
Yeah.
multiple colors,
Yeah.
and then fast fashion produces so much waste. Like now, Shein, right? Shein is not even fast fashion. That's micro. Bro, you
Now,
you
Shan
can
is a different
you
bag.
can buy a fit every day of the week, $30 a fit,
Yeah.
and not wear it again.
I
Where
know.
are those clothes going?
Yeah.
You know
And
what's
then
crazy?
I'm so sorry for cutting you
go
off.
ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. You passionate about it.
And then these clothes are made out of polyester, which is synthetic and it's plastic.
Yeah.
Is it bad for your skin too? Polyester?
Yes.
It's just not
Yeah.
good for you. I started noticing that too. I started taking mind of when I buy stuff not to buy polyester or like too much.
Workout clothes be polyester. A lot of moisture working stuff be polyester. Yes, it's advanced fabric, but it's so bad for
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, I agree. Can't lie. Zara's definitely one. I don't shop at H&M or Shein, but Zara's one. But Zara hasn't even been hitting in the past couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Zara men's been cool. I enjoyed a good Zara
when
man.
I go there, I waste my time. I
Really?
feel like, yeah.
I mean, I still like Zara. I feel like for the men,
Really?
yeah, I've been
feel
finding
like-
some good pieces.
I feel like Zara's a like fall winter store for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
unless you
coats or something.
in the summer
That's
you want to get a
true.
2-piece for like an international trip.
Okay.
Then Zara still works, but like fall, winter, and then international. I think Zara. That's like
Yeah.
their
But
bag.
Zara do got a lot of bad rep. Like, they don't have good PR at all.
It's hard. It's hard to have good PR when you're
Yeah.
fast fashion. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna write a blog post about this, so look out for it at toonie.co.
I like that.
Okay, good plug, good plug. And honestly, on that note, we could just end it. I think that was a good round.
I like that game.
That was a good round. Yeah, go put a finger
Put
down.
a finger down.
Put a finger down.
Put a finger down.
So going back to the topic, I wanted us to talk about being uncomfortable and the tying of that with new beginnings. I'm hosting Curb East from behind the camera to in front of the camera. Something
Yeah.
I try to pawn off for
You try to pawn
maybe
off
a year.
You try to pawn off so many
For
times.
a
That's
year,
crazy.
I'm trying to find
Yeah.
people that I think will be a good fit. Like, I'm running from this.
And it's you.
Yeah.
It's like when Jonah was running away from God. Not saying like we're God or anything, but like it was just like you legit was trying to run away.
Yeah.
And it's like it just came out like, and you're good at it.
Yeah. Then my brother, you know what I'm saying, working behind the cam. Like, the first time he was on the pod, he was in front of the cam.
Yeah.
Now he's behind the cam, like, and graduating. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Congratulations, bro.
Congrats.
Congratulations. But being uncomfortable, new beginnings, right? Expanding your baby, Curb Talks, you and Yo's baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out our co-host.
Shout out, yeah. He couldn't
But
be here today.
expanding your child, but also production stuff. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, they set up the whole set by themselves. I didn't even touch it. Like,
Took us hours.
yeah,
Took us
No, it really
hours.
be
I
like
was on my
that.
computer the whole time.
Wow.
It took us hours to figure out how to get all this stuff set up. Like it's,
You have to learn those.
Yeah.
there's a lot that goes in behind the scenes that's like, bro, nobody goes unnoticed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
without a host, there's no show. Without a production, there's no show. Like
Yeah.
it takes a
Everyone's
team.
parts go into play.
Yeah.
And like they have deeper appreciation for what I do. I have deeper appreciation for what they do.
Like the only reason that I pause because I noticed like that mic.
And that's because
That's
you
because
did
I was
behind
doing production.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Little stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, start the show. We got a newly formed DJ, what about almost going on to a year now, you know, and she's getting booked by some of our favorite brands, some of our favorite outing spots, just doing the thing, you know. So I want to start, you know what I'm saying, we can go around the room like this, but let's do like your 2-second hitter on how you find tranquility in being uncomfortable and starting new things, and then we can start our discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And going back to production, time matters. 2-sentence hitter on finding tranquility and being uncomfortable in new beginnings.
We go start this way?
Well, I guess since it's a think piece, anyone start from who's like
I
whoever.
think reminding myself how like God is who got me here. And
He won't leave you.
He won't leave me.
That's your 2 sentences. Thank you.
I definitely was
We was recording the first episode of Curve East, right?
Yeah.
And I asked the guest the question. She starts answering the question. He immediately asked the question. In my head, I was like, this host can't even sit back there and just produce. So yes, thank you so much for your services. I guess I can go. I would say remembering what I prayed for, and that I wouldn't have been in my last comfortable position if I wasn't uncomfortable.
I like that. I love that. I would say remembering that God wouldn't put me in a position that I'm not ready for. I feel like, God for sure. I think God is our common factor.
Yeah.
And that's why we're in the direction that we are in. So
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Yeah.
My mom prayed hard.
I would say the life that he wants for me wouldn't come without being uncomfortable in some sort of fashion.
Yeah.
That's more than 2 sentences.
And now we can start discussion. I think to your point, right? We was doing goals for the year, and was doing our yearly goals, and I was saying that we did external or internal, which is what we want to change inside of us. External things that we want to happen, like whether it's a job or a new car or whatever the case may be, and then process like your prayer to God. And I said, like, as we share these goals, if it's not big enough, rewrite it. We're gonna force us to rewrite it.
Yeah.
That's
and
real.
I think we all wrote something extra when we were writing. And I just said that to your point because we was on the call. So like just being uncomfortable, like
And some of those things or numbers were very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When I had to read it out loud,
almost crazy, ludicrous.
No, I feel that, y'all.
I feel like if you would have read the paper, if you read the paper right now,
you read the paper,
you would look at us and be like,
No, I definitely do get it. Trust, like, it is money gotta come, but investing in yourself always matters. You know,
Yeah.
like you got to put in that work. Got
yeah,
to.
like you just gotta like go big or go home. Like think big. Like we always talk about it all the time. Like just try so hard for the dream.
Yeah,
and keep chasing the dream.
I remember like I had a little board, and then getting my big board, that was an investment. And it's like, you wouldn't even think I had to pay. Like, you're like, I wasn't even thinking like I would get, because I needed the bigger board for like to do
Whiteboard?
execute
Like a
different
whiteboard?
stuff.
No,
a
no,
different
like
like
a
DJ
controller.
board, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different controller. And the price jump is crazy. I was like, what? But like, and then it's just a lot that comes into it, but it's all worth it at the end. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get it back.
Yeah, 100%.
Would you have thought that you would have been a DJ
No.
2-3 years ago?
No. I mean, well, no.
No.
I was scared.
When did that light bulb or spark happen for you?
Last 2023, I remember I was really going like, I was kind of confused in life in the sense where I just didn't know. I was like, bro, what is my calling? Like, what's my purpose? What do I want?
2022?
2023.
Okay.
Like,
so
I was
2020, yeah.
kinda
that was like
yeah.
the same time we was going through, yeah.
2020, I was like, what? Like, I was like, what should I do? I was just crying, praying to God, bring something to me. And then I DJ'd like in 2020, like just playing with it, but I put it to the side. And I was like, you know what? Let me just really lock in and get back into it. I set a goal for myself, made that goal, and it's been rolling since. So,
Amen.
yeah,
Amen.
I think it was just me asking the only person that could answer. Yeah, that's the real,
That's
like, because
heavy.
I didn't know. So it was like, all I could do is pray and ask God. Like, I was going through, like, I was just confused because I went to school, of course, graduated, have a job, you know, doing me right. But I wanted to do something that, like, I was happy with and I could be, you know, good into, like, good at. So it was DJ and music. I love music. So it was like, girl, hop on that aux. Okay, you can spin a little bit, just learn, you know.
I think we were talking before the pod too, and I kind of want to ask that question now.
Go ahead.
And I'll loop you in. We were talking, we were having a conversation. I'm like it feels like I've known you for so long, but in reality, it hasn't really been that long. You know.
And I want to, before you can say, I want to give a disclaimer. Me and McPaul, we always end up matching some way somehow, right? And I feel like that's just the way McPaul connects to people, right? And seeing the colors here makes me happy because like, at the end of the day, like I think that female-wise, like you are one of McPaul's realest friends, right? I don't think he would tell you, and I don't think you know
God.
politics are real, so I don't think he would actually say himself. But yeah, like even like whether we're here brainstorming and it's like me and McPaul. We're both brothers, we're both parents, like we had to grow up quick. And it's like, oh, you're gonna handle army? Yeah, he's okay. He's all right.
I love
Whether
that.
that text when he gets home, like it's all love. So
I love that.
Yeah, I just want to preference
No,
that.
that's
by
my
saying
dog.
Yeah,
My
for
dog.
sure.
Like,
And it's like it hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I was like, I kind of want to, and you also chime in too, like from where we were back then, which is like what, a year, like
probably two,
but like really like a year, but really like a couple months because like everything is like
When was the last episode occurred? When that dropped?
February 2023. But
but we
recorded it in
November.
2022.
Yeah.
So back then, like looking now, what changes have you seen? And then we'll go around. And then also, me and you will do that too. Like from 2022 to 2024, each other, like what changes have we seen?
In people, like us as people?
No. Like what changes have you seen in me and what changes have I seen in you?
That's
what she's gonna do. Like I'll do her, she'll do like kind of like that. Like from that time, And then actually, maybe y'all do that.
Yeah, y'all do each other, and we'll do each other.
Exactly. So I think for me in 2022, when I'm at Army, she was trying to figure out what she want to do in life. She was taking a break from the world. Like it was too much going on in the world, and she really like took a break, like distanced herself. It was like a mental health break. And we were talking about, she was like, yeah, going through a lot, and you know, like she was going through it, but I was like, really? Like it didn't really seem like it, you know. But seeing that, remember that she did take that break, but like now, like she's fully in the world, standing confidently in what you're called to do.
Standing tall.
Standing 10 toes. It's not like a thing where it's like she's shying away, like in a matter of a couple months, like I definitely seen like a lot of people picked up like, if you want a good event, you need to get DJ Amiana.
Yeah.
And I've seen her name, and I've seen the flyers, and I'm like, yeah, like the traction, the speed, and just seeing the reception of the crowd when she's on that board, I'm like, yeah, like there's a lot of growth. So standing tall, not taking a break from the world, but like being in it and doing what you like your purpose now. You know, so like that's like the growth that I've seen in those like in the 2 years.
Dang, that is true though. I can agree with that. I definitely move way more confidently now. That was definitely a big adjustment, but yeah. But for you, Mr. McPaul, I would say, you know, sticking to your word and sticking to what you got going on for sure. Like, you've obviously, I've done Curb Talk with you before and all. And like, I remember like you kind of had some uncertainty about it at one point.
Yeah.
But like, I've always like, yo, just keep doing it. Like, you really got something going on. Like, keep doing it. Like, just stick to it. Just stick to it. Like, don't get discouraged. Like, but like you actually have been putting in your foot. Like, look at us now, you know, for both of y'all too. And I want to say something for you too, because you were behind the camera and you being in front now, like,
it's
like
crazy.
hell, like that's what's up. And then even when you were behind the camera, I remember we were having a conversation, you were chiming in. I'm like, come over here. Like, so I'm proud of you, both of you guys. Like, you guys are really doing y'all thing, and yeah, just making sure, like, doing what y'all got to do for, like, making yourself happy. You know, you supporting your brother. You guys are brothers, supporting each other. Like, that's a good thing. You know, it's 2025, and I really want the best for you guys. So I'm so happy I was here to come and just chat. Just chat and be real with y'all.
Yeah.
For Kendall, I would say the growth is like nothing short of exponential. Like when me and Kendall met, we was both working together, and I guess for him, we would talk about life stuff and like where we want to go. But for me, like, I just needed peace, and like he literally, like, I would go to work and laugh like I never laughed before. Like, I would tell him all the time, like, you might be one of the funniest people that I've ever met, bro. And I remember, I think I seen, like, you were mentoring kids, or like you was with kids at, I think, and I seen that, and we'd be on the phone, and he'd be like, yeah, like, I was talking to my friend, I was telling him, like I was trying to give my friend some advice and motivation, and like, I don't know, like, it's just like, we've come so far.
Yeah.
You know, like people know that I value my peace, and for me to say that, like, that's something that you've brought to me, and now to see you, like, take on the role as, like, trying to lead, and to see you be the only person behind there with all this equipment, like, him and Uriel were probably back there struggling. In a moment of transparency.
We had our own.
You know, so, like, I don't, like, it's nothing short of exponential. Like, I can't even put it into words, like, how much you've literally blossomed into yourself, you know? And I'll touch on y'all too. Like, when you was on the pod last time, it wasn't even an interview. And now it's not even an interview, but it's like...
The interview's still coming.
The interview's still coming.
The interview's still coming.
This is like the checkpoint.
It's like the
You know what I'm saying?
checkpoint.
So, like...
Yeah.
The reason why we're checking time is because she gotta go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Her time is valuable.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She gotta go. And for you, like, I be telling you all the time that going into Curb, I really be telling him and Uriel that, like, I really put blood, sweat, and tears into this, bro. Like, I would stay up. These guys.
Let's not get into that.
These guys want to record an hour-long pod on Saturday with 3 camera angles and audio, and wanted me to get it back to them to drop by 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
I would stay up all night editing.
Oh, wow.
I would be in church. My mom would be cooking me in church. You're sleeping in church? What are you doing? Sleeping all night. Blah, blah. I wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah.
And, like...
We were very naive.
And, like...
we were so naive.
Production take a lot.
Like... When he took a step back from production and me and Yariel had to, like, do it ourselves, we were like, wow. Like, our eyes widened. So it's like...
But, like, to see you embrace so much of Curb, like, holistically, to see you, like, put so much of your own blood, sweat, and tears into this, and, like, I would tell them all the time, like, you guys would just come here and talk and leave. All they want to do is come talk and leave.
Right.
I'm setting up, I'm doing all this. But it's like, nah, like, he was saying, like, I'm trying to make this easier for my people, bro. Like, for me and Uriel, like, and Uriel's doing the same thing. So that's on y'all, you know, and, like, we've come so far. We've come so far.
Super proud.
But, yeah.
I came in here,
man.
I was like, whoa, like, this is sweet.
Yeah.
This guy, man, what can I say? Like, no, honestly, he says how proud he is of me. He's part of the product, like 100% part of the product, bro. Like, you know, as I graduated, I called him. I said, bro, like, I wouldn't be walking this stage if it wasn't.
I was there. He said
that's
that.
real.
He said, you're not lying. He said, I was there.
Like, really 100%, bro. This man's been in my corner. And I've seen him go after the things he want and get them. Like, he was the first person that I saw that I was like, okay, something's possible. Like, you know,
that's hard.
Like, from the friends that I've had,
Yeah.
bro, not to say they're not on nothing.
Yeah.
But he was the person that I saw, like, okay, we worked at Wegmans together, this time frame, he went after this, and this, and he got it. I'm like, bro, you gotta put me on. And he's been in my corner ever since, still in my corner to this day, man. I can't be more proud of this guy right here. Like, just to see him in front of the cameras, like you said, he was behind the camera.
Seeing him in front of the camera right now and embracing it, like, I seen him do episodes now, and I seen, like, he was trying to act like he don't like talking either. Like, he's a natural.
So natural.
He's a natural. Like, we have the same father. We have the same father. Like, you're a natural.
It's natural. It's good.
So, like, seeing how he facilitates conversation and really being a conversationalist. Like, I think, like, that would be mine. Like, really embracing yourself. Like, you say me holistically, like, you holistically. Like, really embracing all parts of you and trying to tap into every single part of you. And media and talking and hosting is, like, something that we're all going to need.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is, like, a needed part for every one of our fields. So, like, seeing you embrace that, you know, so that when we all do make it on that big stage, you're like, bro, we used to do pods in the crib. Like,
right.
We used to do it back then. Like, this is nothing new.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, knowing that, like, what we do is actually meaningful. And seeing all of us embrace that, like, we've all come a long way. You too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know,
Agreed.
I want to close this out, you know what I'm saying? And just saying, like, to all of us, that's love.
Yeah.
That's love.
Definitely.
And
Love in the room for sure.
I want to do this again in 2 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's be here. Let's talk about where we've come. Whether we're on the coast, you know what I'm saying, whether we're in Italy, you know what I'm saying, on a boat.
Yeah.
Just chatting, you know what I'm saying? Wherever that is, like, let's go after the things that we want, you know, and let's take it by storm.
Yep.
So
Get the
to
bull by the horn.
2025, you know what I'm saying, who is Amiana, DJ Amiana, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
to Mac Peasy, you know what I'm
Like,
saying,
easy.
to Kendall, to I have so many nicknames for this guy, but you know what I'm saying, to
And to
like
you too,
my
Stat.
brother in Christ, yeah, and
You too,
to
Stat.
myself, like this is us on camera, us recording this, but this is us telling y'all that, like, we are taking what we want, you know.
Staying uncomfortable.
And she actually has to go to where she wants. So on that note, you know what I'm saying?
But thanks for having me, guys. You know, like, I really fuck with y'all. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really supportive of what y'all got going on. I'm in y'all corner, you know. So
Much love.
I'm a listener for real.
Nah,
for
she
real.
is. Nah,
I'm
she
a
really.
listener.
A lot of the feedback I be giving just be coming from her. Like, I think somebody said this.
I'm a listener for
It's
real.
on me.
So, yeah, just keep doing it. Like, I'm proud of y'all. Sky's the limit, of course.
Amen.
And we're going to see each other at the top, of course.
Of course.
So, yeah.
All right.
And on that note,
thank you for sitting on the curve with us.
special, OTR Squared special has officially concluded.
2 times square. I don't know. We're gonna bring it out.
We'll figure it out next time, for sure.
Figure it out.
All right, we gone.
All right, y'all. And that's it.
That was great.
Let's structure more vibes.
Let's structure more
Let's
vibes.
structure more